Alright, we're back with part 2. Part 1 was a lot longer than I thought it would be. I was hoping I could get through these, but that's just too much to cover. But yeah, I just got done doing the sniper range. It was a decent one. Now on to this one. Now, in a way, the second ability could be seen as a positive and a negative. Could increase range by 10%, which is good. But then, this is also the tower that kills all nearby towers that is in range. So this will increase your range, meaning it might kill off a tower that originally without it, it would not. So keep that in mind. Super eyes can detect camo, so instant camo detection. And then this ability, which costs a total of 10,000 monkey money, which is what really delayed this video. But anyways, will allow you to access that monkey bot, that tower version of the monkey god temple, which I'll demonstrate. So, which this video series will just be a quick tutorial of it. I will probably do more in-depth stuff later, but yeah. So we got Temple God. So let's summon in one of these guys. This is just the normal version, nothing special about it. And as you see, slowly getting damage. And dead right there. Alright, so now activate this, and it did a few seconds of increased damage. So now it's going to bleed out right there. Also, when activated, you have a dramatically increased range. And if you're going to use this, I definitely recommend this with it, because this will decrease the cooldown on your ability. And also, I recommend getting the ability decreased by default, and as you see, being able to use that, I was able to kill them right here. Now let's not use it at all, and I'll show you about where it ends. Just for all interest and fairness. So, but here was where it did without that ability. Now, keep in mind, this is the weakest that it could be. So let's actually build it up right. Summon one of these guys. Summon one of these. Summon one of these. And here we go. Laugh as it gets destroyed. Then one of these guys in. And watch as it dies right here. Even with multiples, they tend to die right at this spot. So as you see, the tower is pretty strong by itself. But when we add this into the mix, they just die as soon as I push the button. Let's summon in a few more. As you see, just straight up carnage, murdering everything. Like everything is dead by the time it hits right here, compared to right here. So definitely a huge power increase. Not that this tower really even needs the power increase, but it's definitely nice. But this is one of those get last abilities. The main appeal to this tower is to be able to, with this ability to the power, is to be able to go like extremely ridiculously high rounds. Like if you get quite a few of them set up and stuff, you could go like ridiculously high rounds. One of the best towers to go ridiculously high rounds on most of the maps. But like I said, since it's 10,000 to get, which you can quite literally get like 3 other towers to max with just the last upgrade cost of this. You could actually probably get about 6 towers, specialty buildings to max with the total money that you spend on the Super Monkey alone. The entire building alone. But anyways, let's just quit this. We already know what's gonna happen. So yes, very good. Definitely recommend it towards the end. It's good high round late game, maybe even some impoppables. But do you really need it? No, not really. Because it's already good by itself. So probably go to here and then get that last. And like I said before with the ninja monkey, go here, get that last. Don't even worry about that. Alright, now for the helicopter. This is one which a lot of people underestimate how good it is. They don't understand how good this tower upgrade actually is, which I'll go into details. Alright, increase its range by 10%, who cares? And then, more importantly, helipad pilots building take up 20% less room. Now this might seem who cares, but seriously, I have times where I can only fit in 2 of these guys into an area, which these are pretty decent sized towers. This will allow me to fit 3 in, which means I just increase my damage by another one. And then this one will allow in pursuit mode for them to fly faster. A lot of people don't understand how good that is. Let's see. Ooh, I know a good one. Let's do this one. Alright, so to start out, they are a lot more tinier, a lot more noticeably tinier. But anyways, let's get a few of these. Alright, now by default, they follow you. Or you can lock them in a place, have them set up to go to different routes. So for example, that one's going to fly back and forth where I told him to go. And that's its main modes. Now as you get the second upgrade, which to really take advantage of this, you're going to want the second upgrade. It will allow the things to not follow you no more, but whenever a bloom goes up, it can instantly follow and track you. So the reason why moving faster in pursuit mode is good is because if you got multiple lanes, you want to move fast. Otherwise, while the balloons are moving this fast, you guys are moving like this fast instead of this fast. Now, what I recommend if you use this tower, which, the other one, the super monkey, do the temple. Just do the temple. I forgot to recommend that side only. But as you see, with the pursuit mode, I'm able to just keep up, moving fast, annihilating these. Where if I did not have that increased speed, they might be getting like towards here, maybe starting to make their way down here more. So how about I increase things? But as you see, they're able to quickly move and cover more than one exit, where most maps where there's only one exit entrance, that's not really a big deal because they could just shoot down from the one. But yeah, that's how you make full advantage of this. This is the good. Let's go on to this one. Now this one increases attack speed by 10%. Nail gun can pop lead and frozens. And then bigger super sentry. Bigger, faster, lasts longer. So what this does is turn essentially normal sentry guns, which are okay, into super monkey sentry guns with the added ability to pop lead. As you see, he's spawning in some. It's gonna take a little bit. And then you can also get this upgrade, which will make the sentry gun better focus. Making them a little bit stronger. It's a sentry gun focus one. Or alternatively, you can build it towards this path. Only problem with this path, you gotta pretty much reset the traps after it gets done in order to take full advantage of the traps. But with this mist thing, it takes out regen and also camo. So for example, there we go. Just wanted to get rid of him real quick. I accidentally spawned him in. But as you see, some of them are no longer camo and no longer regen. Now with this tower, the best way to use this tower is in a spamming way. Which means get quite a few, get the sentry guns, which actually I'm going to get rid of that. Now, to be honest, to get full effects of these, what I recommend that you do is just go for the faster sentry gun. The last ability, overclock, don't even worry about that. That ability sucks, because you have to manually aim it at someone. It's just not good. So let's get this on. Now to get the best ability, you want to do this. to where they can attack faster and also, more importantly, seek camo. And as you see, they're actually doing a very good job of keeping them back with just 4 of them. Add more and more to get better effects, or you could always really get through because it's taking so much effort. Anyways, that's pretty much how this thing's built. Weakness is camo, so definitely have a monkey village or some camo taking out form. Sentry guns are very good for taking out stronger balloons, like this one just dies, which I'm just going to take this out because no need. This glass balloon dies pretty decently. Now, keep in mind, this is definitely one of those units that you want to summon more of to get more advantage. One annoyance that this tower can have with people is the fact that it don't care where it places the sentry gun. Where it will place it right where you're building and stuff, so keep that in mind. It could be a small annoyance. But anyways, doesn't really matter. It's a decent tower, will do decently good against most enemies. Definitely gotta be spammed though to have effectiveness, which a lot of these towers do, but a few of them you only need like 1 or 2. Alright, now this balloon chipper, to be honest, it's kinda good but kinda bad. It have increased range. Nearby balloons get slowed down with small little days, no big deal. And then the best ability of this is the banana vacuum, which will allow you to soak up monkey farms. So, a little quick demonstration. Which I will not be demonstrating the monkey farm part, because if I go anyways, well actually I probably could. No, I won't be able to. Yeah, because the cursor will just be so overpowered. But pretty much, you place down a farm, like let's say you place a farm right there. You could have your cursor over here, it would soak up all the bananas that come out. But the advantage of this tower is going this path, and you could just straight up annihilate one of these guys. Now, as you see, the slow down effect does help to slow them down, but that's about it. It's only a small slowdown. This is definitely a tower that if you try to take advantage of that slowdown, you better pair it up with some other towers that can take full advantage. Like for example, let's put this into triple barrel style. Let's use, for example, the ice tower, which I've never done this before, but should work. Alright, so we got the ice tower just how the other one was. So let's try this. Yeah, not that good. Still not that good. But anyways, let's try something else. Here we go. Alright, I have a bunch of snipers. I'm not going to waste my time upgrading them. But as you see, because of the slowdown, the sniper gets a little bit longer to get additional snipes. Probably not a good idea sending that high of a wave. Episode case. Which I'm just going to put them for Well, actually, let's just do this. Yeah. Because actually, the slower they fire, the better. Okay, sets off more of a showing. Alright, let's sell a few of these. There we go, 4 of them. So it can slow down a few of them, so that way the snipers can take down. But really, the slowdown effect, to be honest, not really all that good. It's there, it's a little bit noticeable, but it's like 2 seconds worth of glue, pretty much. Not really all that good. That's not where the tower shines. Now the tower itself, though, have one very, very annoying flaw. Which really makes it very annoying to use if you don't divide the map. Which, real quick, since you already seen how good this could be, let's showcase this. I accidentally spent something more than what I meant to, but it's alright. Here we go. See, while that thing's sucking them up, they are actually immune to any damage from this tower. And that goes for any tower. So if you have instant takeout moves, you don't get full advantage of those. But a good strategy, if you want to use like boomerang, is to set up a whole bunch of boomerangs like this towards the end to try to catch out the little stuff that breaks through these and just destroy them. But you know, Bloon Chipper mainly good for collecting money for you. Not really a good offensive by itself. It definitely needs backup to be more useful. And to be honest, when you get most, if not all of these complete, you can start focusing money on Banana Farmer for like hard and impossible difficulties, so kind of becomes outclassed very easily. But if you're not going to use Banana Farmers all the time, like if you're doing co-op games and stuff like that, yeah, increase projectile speed by 25%, makes it shoot 4 instead of 3, starts out, and also the sub-sonar version will make regrowth balloons into normal balloons. Alright, so a little quick demonstration on how this one works. Let's do this map. Now this tower, personally I prefer over, if I'm not doing a seaboard, I prefer the monkey sub over the buccaneer. But right here it have a submarine version. Right there. which by default would turn camo into normal. But now it will also turn regrow into normal. But how strong is this for killing? It's weak, super weak. But good news is, if for some reason you had huge trouble with regrow, you'd be good. Like seriously, this is the best I could do. Not really all that inspiring. So let's just get rid of it. Now, where this truly shines is the other tree. Which one of its abilities, which I just did, which I'll demonstrate, right here, Advanced Intel, will say, you know what, forget your tiny little range. It doesn't matter. As long as an ally tower can see them, you know what, let you attack them. So, they can shoot down these guys. Oh wait, they don't have camo. Let me take off camo. Huh. Did I not take it down? Alright, there we go. They can shoot down these guys with these. And as you see, they're just annihilating what before could not even handle with a subversion. And then they're even able to take down these. And this ain't even their full power. And I even have it on regrow. Now if I add the rocket upgrades to these, they just become so much better. And one nice ability to these is when you get them upgraded like that, they get, so spawning one of them, use the special ability. Now let's spawn in another sub. And I'll demonstrate what I was talking about earlier. Alright. I got a balloon chipper here. It's gonna be able to suck in that balloon that was able to easily one-shot. No problem. See? Special ability. Really having trouble taking it out. And the attacks that are very devastating to it, having trouble landing because of balloon chipper. Bottom line, balloon chipper does not play friendly. But yeah, the main advantage to this though is the multi-spread of the thing. So let's summon in some of this. As you see, whether it's normal firepower, 4 of them are doing a pretty good job with that spread. So, you know, the spread damage increase is definitely where it shines. Personally, I would avoid this last one until like the very end. And just keep the level 3. You know, there's a few of these that if you do decide after you already bought everything else of value. So, right there is just a quick, look at all these. There's a lot of these, different combinations. Any of these almost can be very effective. You know, you can almost take anything into this game and win. Now there are some towers that, are not strong enough in the end. some that need support from others. But, there are a lot of good strong towers. Now, if you're starting the game out for the first time, I would recommend the Dart Training Facility or the Boomerang Dojo. Those two are two that I can highly recommend for just starting. The Dart Monkey Facility is the one that I started out with, and with just using that, for the very start of the game, I was able to clear all of these tracks on easy difficulty on maps that are a lot more difficult than what I was supposed to. And by having that additional firepower to be able to do that early on made a huge difference in my cash. I was able to get double cash super quick and easy, increase range, start working on some of the other towers and stuff. So it definitely comes in handy. That training facility is probably the one that I would recommend getting first, then Boomerang Dojo. But either one works great. Just make sure though with Boomerang Dojo that you get your camo covered. Because that's its main weak spot. But, I would recommend avoiding tech, research, bomb tower, maybe the ninja. Pirate Cove if you're going for sub. Monkeys, Super Monkey Layer, Dartland Dump and Rifle Ammo, and Bloon Tripper till the end. Skip out on them. They should not be your top priority. Now, Mage Buyer, you could skip out on too, closer to the end, but it's kind of useful middle. Ice Fortress, I would recommend an early grab, but definitely get one of these two first. Spike RS, if you're a huge World Spike player, this is amazing. If not, or if you're just not patient enough to watch all of them go by, or if you like to actually rely on actual towers, it could be good or a pass. Hanger can be good. Glue gun, when you can get the acid glue, amazing. You'll be surprised at how effective that will be. Hello Hanger, very good one. Sub, very good one. I can recommend that for water maps. Engineer, pretty good. He'll get the job done. Just make sure that you got camo detection. But I would say though, that training facility early on is the best for helping you, because all you have to do is start up a map and spam non-stop 2-3 monkeys, which means get the enchanted eye and then go for the triple dart. Also, when your money's high enough, you could get Super Monkey Fan Club if you want some additional one, but avoid Spyco Park, Pult, and Juggernaut. They are huge decrease in power for this tower if you do use that. But that's just a quick video covering most of these. Banana farms are always good for getting stuff up. Go for the top layer, not the bottom. Avoid the banks. They are lower income coming in. Monkey villages can be good. MIB will allow you to pop anything. And radar will allow you to see anything. So if you have weakness to lead, MIB will allow you to pop lead, also frozen. If you are weak to not being able to see camo, radar scanner will help you out. If you don't need the lead popping thing, I recommend the top one with the energy beam. Okay, it attacks, very powerful. But the rest of these you kind of seen in action, but those two unfortunately don't have specialty buildings. Otherwise I'd probably be using those. They'd probably be very overpowered. But if you do end up using it on the monkey village, get bigger beacon here. It'll be like 750 or 1,000, something like that. Because this will increase your range dramatically, which can be useful. And, if you're playing on easier difficulties that are not impoppable, Healthy Banana will allow you to get extra health to where both spikes would not even be necessary, to be honest. Because you could just, take anything that gets through. Double cash is good too. These three you should try to focus on early on too. But if you're just starting the game brand new, first thing I recommend doing is getting the duck monkey specialty training. Once you have it all the way upgraded, try playing on, the expert maps. Avoid extreme because you pay for extreme. You don't get money for extreme. You get XP for completing them. Try to complete these on easy and maybe even normal, just to get your money up. Then when you got the money, go for bigger beacons and double cash and healthy bananas, because those will just help you out even more. And then start focusing on the towers that you want. That would be my tip for when you're starting, and a quick review on all these towers. Some towers are good enough to stand on their own without the upgrade. Some towers don't really get upgrade, but they're strong by themselves. Some towers just are weak even with the upgrades. So, not all towers are made equal with the buildings. But there are a lot of good towers by themselves and stuff. So, get to know the game. Get to know what you like to use. A lot of stuff is effective. One thing that's very effective is using like this boomerang dojo on the special mission here, No Escape, which personally I would not even bother myself because I'm too busy trying to get stuff. And also, if you're doing a random mission, read what you got available to you and then decide which specialty building will help you out. This is where having access to all specialty buildings really help out. This is like the most important part. Like I had a mission where it was start with 0 starting cash, but because I had that duck monkey, which they expected you to buy special agents to get through the round, but because I had the duck monkey one, I was able to just spawn in some duck monkeys and easily destroy. So having these towers can definitely help. Also, having healthy bananas ability for the banana farm, which gives you a health regen, will work on these maps that says that you only get 1 health. You'll still heal. Only impoppable difficulty don't, unfortunately. I wish it did. Would make it poppable a lot easier. I would not even be bothering to worry about them, but yeah. So that's just a quick video two videos to try to get you a good idea of how most of those work. I will probably do in-depth breakdowns on each one of the towers, combining them with their specialty buildings if they have it, and showing how to get the most effectiveness. Whether or not they're really useful by themselves or if they really is the type of towers that lean on others. which there's nothing wrong with a tower that have to do some co-op to work, but it's better if a tower can do it itself. But I'll go over all those. Anyways, I'll see you guys on the next video.